Alright everyone, I am in game right now inside of my ERLC recording server with my recording crew. We were about to film a roleplay video and we needed to start a fire, but as you can see, that turned out pretty interestingly. So if I go up here in free cam, you can see the fire is all over the place. When I say all over the place, I mean all over the place. And of course, if I go in free cam right now, it's not gonna like load the trees that are like all the way over there, but trust me, as soon as I drive over there, you're gonna see every single tree is on fire. Here, I'm just gonna drive around and you guys are gonna see every single tree I pass by with my car is on fire. Even in the industrial zone, I'm gonna turn into the city here. We're gonna go a bit everywhere on the map and I'm just gonna show you guys every single tree is on fire all over the place. Here we are at the tunnel. I'm gonna take a right here, continuing on in the city. You can see over there on the mountain all the trees on fire. Even here next to the gun store, we can even head into the River City housing suburbs if you want, through the trailer park over here. Of course, every single tree is on fire. I'm gonna be talking about this in just a moment. I just want to show you guys how crazy this is over here. All over the River City housing suburbs, you can see there are tree fires all over the place. Every single tree is on fire here. All right, we are done with the River City housing suburbs. You can see all the trees are on fire. Now we're going into the farms, and as you can see here, the fire stops. So it's not actually all the map, it's basically just the River City area, including basically half the farms. It basically stops at the farms, but still next to the farms right now there is most of the trees are on fire right now. So I think the fire basically stops here on Colonial Drive, and all this part of the county, including the River City housing suburbs, Riverside Drive, River City, the police station area, and part of the farms and the industrial zone, all of that section has tree fires. All of that section, all the trees in those sections are on fire, which is crazy to see, honestly. Even here next to the jail, all of the trees are on fire. It actually stops here on the jail. So yeah, it does stop on Colonial Drive, because as you can see on this side of Colonial Drive, there's nothing, and as soon as you turn around, boom, there's fire all over the place. So of course the question you guys are all asking is, what is going on over here? Well, all I did was do the start near fire command, which basically does that a fire starts right next to you in game. And of course, that's a command that you can only do in a private server. So I just did that. I did it in City Park, and somehow every single tree in half the map. So I don't know if you can see my cursor. I think you can, but basically all of this side of the map, all of this here is on fire. So practically half the map is on fire right now. And of course, we know that the summer update 2025 is going to have something to do with the by the way, that's just my recording crew. Those are not like those are not random people, but as we know, the summer update 2025 is probably going to include something with the fire department, since we had one main leak related to a fire department or fire update. So we had this game from a PRC developer called Layfish, which was called Infectious Fire. And of course, Infectious Fire might mean that we're gonna have fires that can actually spread in ERLC, because you guys might know that when you start a fire in ERLC, it does not spread. It stays in the same area. It does not spread from tree to tree or building to building. It stays in the same area, and you can just put the fires off and it does not spread, which makes it pretty easy. But of course, what would be more realistic is for the fire to actually be able to spread. So that's what I think Infectious Fire means, and I think this is a leak to the fire department / fire update we're gonna have in the summer update 2025, because honestly there's no other reason why this developer would do this, and we haven't had a summer update or an update in general with something to do with the fire department in a while. So I think, yeah, chances are we're gonna have something to do with the fire department during the summer update 2025. And and why not, when you have a fire department update, also update the fire system in ERLC. So that's what I think infectious fire means. But also in the description of the game, there was a coded message. There was a coded message that actually meant, you've come this far, I suppose you're feeling the heat too, huh? Or maybe it's just the summer heat. So that's another thing pointing to a new sort of fire system in ERLC and a fire department update in ERLC as well. So yeah, that's what I think this is. I don't know if this is actually a leak, if this is like a mistake. They somehow put this in game by mistake, or if this is just a bug, like some sort of rare occasion where it happens 0.01% of the time you put a fire on, because I've never seen this in my life. One of my recording crew members, Hamza, told me that he's already seen this before. I've never seen this before, so I don't even know if he's telling the truth. Probably not. But anyways, it might be a bug. It might be a leak or something that they mistakenly put in game recently, because apparently ERLC was updated like 2 hours ago or something. Let me check that real quick. So yeah, ERLC was last updated today on June 25th, so that might explain why this is happening. Maybe they mistakenly put this thing in. I would not be surprised, because I only discovered this today, and today the game was updated, as you can see. So this is pretty exciting. It is pretty crazy to see all the map on fire, I have to say. And yeah, I think at this point we are 99.9% sure we're gonna have a new system to the fire system in ERLC, sorry, a new update to the fire system in ERLC, and definitely a fire department update as well. Another thing that I saw in the PRC Discord is this photo that Mr. Fergie sent, or this message that Mr. Fergie sent, saying this is what I'm working on, or guess what I'm working on. And basically he's showing us the different colors in the mod shop that you can put on your car. So of course that's not telling us much. People that are not very excited about ERLC updates are probably going to say, oh, they're just going to add some new colors to the color catalog over here, which I don't think is the case. I don't think Mr. Fergie would be working on this himself. I think it's a very easy change that they could do. So what I think this means, what I think he's telling us here, is that they're going to add more car customization, because as you can see here, I'm in the mod shop right now, and the only things you can customize is your car color, your rim color, which is, yeah, kind of basic, you know, you just change the color of your rims, and of course the license plate and the plate design, which I don't really count as car customization. That's just your license plate. So basically the only thing you can customize is the rims and the car color. Now, as you can see, there's an option here, vehicle accessories, and of course there's nothing here right now. On some vehicles on the civilian team, especially trucks, there's an option to put a trailer hitch, but I think it's kind of weird that we have a whole vehicle accessories option over here, a whole section for vehicle accessories, when we have 0 options for vehicle customization over here except trailer hitch on some vehicles. So I think this section is going to fill up during the summer update 2025, and they're going to be adding multiple new vehicle customization options over here, because it does feel weird having this whole thing empty in vehicle accessories. Tell me what new vehicle accessories and vehicle customization options you would like to see inside of ERLC. I'd love to see what you guys think about this. Kind of, it's not really a leak, it's just kind of a thing, or maybe it is a leak, or like a little sneak peek that Mr. Fergie showed us. It's not even a sneak peek, it's kind of like I guess it is a teaser, but it's not really telling us much, it's not really showing us much. But yeah, tell me what you think about that in the description down below. But anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the whole ERLC map on fire. It is pretty crazy, I have to say. But anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.